coach down there is a right miserable git.
Alrighty, welcome to a big key matchup between Colorado Pride and Seattle Sounders. This is basically like a playoff game. I'm Craig Deckerwitz, Simon Levette, and we're excited for a big game today. We just turned on the stream.
Everyone's a fan.
All right, Simon, so what are you expecting from today's game?
Good question. It'll be interesting to see how the two teams come out. Basically, as you say, this is a playoff game. It's between these two teams as to who's going to make the playoffs. Both teams have one game left after today. They both play on Sunday, but to be honest, both of the games on Sundays are games these teams would expect to win. So really, it's whichever one of them ends up tonight higher in the table should be going to the playoffs.
Well, yeah, because if Seattle wins tonight and they win out, they are tied with Pride, and but hold the tiebreaker for head-to-head.
That's right, yeah, and unusually in the W League, the tiebreaker is not goal difference as you'd expect. It's actually head-to-head result. So if they were to win tonight, they would have the advantage on head-to-head result. Pride have the advantage. They only need a tie tonight to go through. If they get the tie, then they're guaranteed to finish above Seattle. So they have a slight advantage in that respect, where Seattle have got to win tonight. Anything but a win for Seattle, they know their season's over. And usually, actually, in the Western Conference, I think we've played over 40 games in the Western Conference, and there have only actually been 3 ties anywhere in the Western Conference all season. So a tie would probably be an unusual result. I'm expecting to see one of these teams win. I'm sure Pride, although they only need the tie, are going to go for the win. Yeah, we shall see.
Well, you talk about very few ties, and Rush, the women from Rush actually tied both these teams, and Seattle got a very late 90th minute PK to force a 1-1 tie and to make this a playoff game. Otherwise, it would have been wrapped up by now.
Yeah, I think that was. I heard from people at Rush they were pretty unhappy about that penalty decision. And as you say, it came in the 90th minute, and that's what's kept Seattle alive. If they had lost that game, we'd be done already. But because they got that tie, they're still alive. Coming into this game, I think Pride are the informed team. They've won their last 4 games, all without conceding a goal. Seattle only have 1 win in their last 4 games. So you'd think Pride are the informed team, but really on a game like this where it's a one-off game, and prior form doesn't really count for anything.
Well, and especially the last game that these two played, and Seattle won by 3 goals. You have to think they're feeling confident about their chances right now.
Yeah, that's true. I think that was again. I'm hoping that will give Pride a bit of motivation. That was. Certainly, I know they felt that was the worst game they've played all season. And I think even as poorly as they played in that game, the scoreline probably flattered Seattle a little. They got a couple of late goals as Pride were pushing for the equaliser, but I think a lot of the players out there will think they've got something to prove.
Oh, and we got a giveaway in the back, and a good stop there. Seattle corner. Who's number 4?
For them.
Jesse Batelli with a good defensive spot there. Defender, that kind of reminded me of the way Stevie G slipped.
Yeah, yeah.
For the Liverpool fans out there in red Adidas. Corner kick for Seattle 2 minutes into the game. Oh, it's going to be another corner. Oh, free header, back post, just over the bar. Now's a good time to go through the Pride starting lineup. We've got the captains Laura Kane and Holly King. In goal, Britt Eckerstrom, the Penn State player. Kat Reuter, Jesse Batelli, Sophie Howard in the back. Jessie Ayers, the U23 national team player. Chloe Lagarzo, the Aussie. Sarah Swice, the local Air Academy grad, CC player. And then another Penn State player, Mallory Weber. And then Sarah Hazlip. Ayers on the ball, looking to attack.
Yeah, Jessie Ayers was a player who she missed the previous meeting between these two teams because she was away on national team duty with the U23s. So Seattle won't have seen her before this season. Similarly, number 8, Chloe Lagarzo, didn't play in the corresponding fixture. She was injured for that game.
Throw in Seattle. Oh, giveaway by Lagarzo, and Seattle looked to strike.
Mallory Weber coming back, using her speed defensively there. But gives the ball away.
Another giveaway. Pride's looking a bit flat during this game and giving up a few chances.
Jocelyn Softil caught offside for Seattle, and I apologise if I've got that pronunciation wrong. Jocelyn is joint top scorer on the Seattle roster with 5 goals.
Pride's just having a hard time just completing that simple pass right now. 5 minutes into the game, we're still at zeros. Penn State player, looking for another Penn State player.
Now, this is one of the things Seattle tend to do is put a lot of pressure on the ball very early. They don't give you a lot of time to settle on the ball.
Looking for the switch. Oh, she just didn't see her. Nice win in the midfield.
Sophie Howard.
Sophie Howard, the German. You know who she's rooting for this weekend.
She'll be looking forward to the final on Sunday. Handball.
Ooh, baseball.
I'm told by a lot of good players that if you do handle the ball, you immediately clutch your face and pretend it hit you there. But
well, coming from England, you would know about that.
Oh, we know about the infamous hand of God. Don't mention Maradona. Looks like Seattle player is having to come and get some attention. Maybe she's got a nosebleed there.
Well, maybe Pride could take advantage of a numbers up on a...
That's number 24, Colleen Farrell.
Is it a corner, or are we doing a throw? What are we doing?
I think it's a corner, but I'm not quite sure what. Got some blood on the lip there for the Seattle defender.
Well, now Pride has numbers up. Oh, unfortunate. Laura Kane with the ball. Smooth. I gave Laura Kane some grief today. She needs a goal today, so I can give her a shout out. But she said she'll just take the win. So
Yeah, I don't think anyone on either team will mind too much who scores the goals, as long as both teams will be looking for that win. Do we know who's in goal for Seattle? She's got number 31, which doesn't correspond to either of their keepers. So
looks like it's Anna
Purcell. Yeah. She had an outstanding game in the fixture when the two teams played in Seattle. I think she made something like about 14 saves, which was one of the issues with the scoreline. As I say, I think Pride actually outshot Seattle something like 14-5, but still ended up on the wrong end of a 3-0 scoreline. Sophie Howard back to Batelli there. Has some time on the ball and then takes the ball back. Looks to release Lagarzo.
She can turn the corner, and good defensive work by Rachel Pittman there. Otherwise, Lagarzo was in.
Callin Farrell checks back in. The rest just check to make sure she's still not bleeding. Looks like Pride are playing with their usual 4-3-3 formation.
Going for the Meg.
Yeah. Throw into Pride.
I think Pride's most dangerous when their three strikers up top just keep rotating positions. You'll see Lagarzo out left and switching with Mallory Weber on the right, and that's definitely where their strength is attacking out wide.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Most of their goals have come from the two wide players. They tend. Sarah Schweiss tends to stay in the centre and then set up the other two. She tends to be the player who gets all the assists, and it's Lagarzo and Weber who score the goals for Pride. I think Weber actually leads the league now with 11 goals. So. Laura Kane with the header there, and Lagarzo wins the flick on.
Flicking it on to Weber, who's looking for Sarah Schweiss out wide.
She's going to take it herself, use her speed, but loses out. But then Jessie Ayres picks up the rebound.
Pride definitely likes to go at people and take them on.
They've had a lot of success with that. They have some very quick players, and they're not afraid to run at people with the ball. So. Ten minutes gone, scoreless here at Colorado College. Good crowd out here today, enjoying the game.
Oh, steal by Lagarzo.
And she tries the long-range shot.
She just looked for Weber out wide. She was in.
Yeah.
I think it's been a little while since Lagarzo had a goal. She wants one.
Yeah, I think you'll do well to beat Seattle's keeper from that distance. Yeah, Lagarzo's second in the scoring ranks for Pride. She's actually tied with Tara Andrews, who's on the bench at the moment. That looked like a foul.
Yeah, free kick, Pride. Off the ball for Schweiss to Lagarzo. Laura Kane. Laura Kane's just so calm on the ball. Nice switch to Weber out wide.
Weber's got numbers in the middle.
Ayres in the middle. No. Takes a little better touch there. I think she's in. Does it change anything when Pride, all they need is a tie, and Seattle needs the 3 points?
You know, I think only as the game goes on. I think if it gets into the second half and it's still tied, Seattle are going to have to push numbers forward. A tie is no good for them. They may as well lose as end up tying. So.
Noah's Ark and industry leader providing Arkansas River rafting for some outdoor adventure.
It'll be interesting to see if they change their formation in the second half. I think for Pride, what you don't want is you definitely don't want to let Seattle score early. That was what happened in the game in Seattle, and pretty much Seattle just for the second half just sat back and defended, and then, as often happens, hit Pride on the break. I think they had 3 attacks in the whole of the second half out there and scored 2 goals. So that Seattle are strong defensively. If they get the lead, they can sit back and just defend it. So I think for Pride, it's very important. Much as if they can get a goal, then it'll steady their nerves, and they'll know Seattle have then got to get 2. And Pride don't concede a lot of goals. As I said, I think they've their last 4 games, they've won all of them without conceding a goal. I think they've only actually conceded in 3 games all season. So ball runs out of play there.
Business technology, formerly Burton's Office Products. Your doctors are passion for over 30 years.
Laura Kane going to the back heel flick there.
Holly King does there to win the throw-in off of Seattle player.
We're in the 16th minute right now, still no score in what could pretty much be a playoff game for both teams.
That's easily cut out by number 8, Rachel Pittman.
Pride throw deep in the corner. You can mute that, All right, Mallory Weber out wide. Sophie Howard, nice little move there to get some space. Jessie Batelli. Oh, and a turnover. Coach putting in the big bodies now, so this is going to be probably a lofted ball. Try to get ahead on it.
Yeah, I think the concern for the Sounders is they certainly won't want to go a goal down. They started the season scoring quite a lot of goals, but recently they've been struggling to find goals. The last 4 or 5 games, I think they've only averaged just over 1 goal per game. So if they go a goal down, it's going to be an uphill task for them to get 2 back that they need. I think they'd much rather get the first goal and sit back and defend. But easier said than done.
Does anybody really want to go down first, Simon?
I think Brazil did the other day from the way they played.
I was gonna say, how is she not offside? Well, we've seen 2 or 3 defensive breakdowns so far for Pride, and so far it hasn't burned them yet. Seattle's still yet to register a shot on goal. Pride with 1 shot, Laura Kane's shot.
Was that Laura Kane or Lagazo had that shot, long range shot?
I don't know.
I'm not sure they're. Not sure they
Garzo plays it back. Laura Kane.
Laura Kane flicks out Schweiss. Schweiss spends a lot of time playing with her back to goal and holds the ball up and then picks out the right pass.
Oh, what a brilliant ball to Mallory Weber.
Yeah, that'll be a corner.
Corner. Oh!
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I think we had a different angle on that, to be fair. But that was definitely a corner. We'll forgive the referee that one. So Laura Kane wins the header, but Seattle are able to clear.
Good play by Holly King.
Not sure Batelli wanted it back just there, but
WLeagueSoccer.com. Scores, stats, news, and more exclusively on WLeagueSoccer.com.
Et bonjour, mon ami Alex. Ça va?
Already 8. Thank you, though.
That's a shout out to our favourite Belgian, who's just reminded me to turn my phone off.
Fellaini?
Not Fellaini.
Oh, 1v1 Jesse Batelli. Great defensive work. Actually won the throw there.
I'm not sure who that is for Seattle. Who's number 16 for Seattle? She's not on my roster sheet.
She's not on ours too.
Yeah.
But it looks like she's wearing the captain armband.
Huh. I'm surprised the referee's not taking more action there. But, that's the second or third time number 8 has brought Lagazo down. There are 2 respective number 8s playing against each other there.
Oh, Seattle. Lindsay Patterson, number 16, who's captaining the squad today.
Ah, right. She's shown on my roster as number 13. So
they're trying to throw us off. It's a ploy.
Yeah. Steve McManaman would never stand for it. 21 minutes gone and still no score.
Still only 1 shot for Pride and none for Seattle. Oh, nice little give and go there. Just Seattle's lacking that final ball in the attacking third, but they're definitely getting chances, so Pride need to be aware.
Midfield from Pride confusing each other there. I think that one will roll out.
She call her offside?
Yeah, called offside anyway. But. I think both teams will probably be reasonably happy with the first 20 minutes. Neither team's really created a lot to trouble either goalkeeper. Both teams will feel they're still in it. Obviously Seattle know they only need that 1 chance and 1 goal, and they'll be heading to the playoffs, so equally as it stands at the moment, Pride are heading to the playoffs. So it's probably a game that at the moment is not doing much good for the heart rate of either coach. But defence just lets the ball roll back through to Britt Eckerstrom, who's going to take her time. Britt's got quite a kick on her, so I think she'll give the team time to move up. Nice return there.
Rachel Pittman for Lindsay. Can she run it down? And oh, she goes for the volley there.
I think she thought she was
Robin?
Andre Schuler there for a
Sure. That was a nice goal, though.
Right here, 10 a.m. at Washburn Field.
Yeah, I guess the Germans had apparently discussed at half-time that they didn't want to score anymore because they didn't want to embarrass the Brazilians, but no one told Schürrle, who came off the bench and got another 2. So. Telly wins the header. Nice layoff there from Laura Kane to pick out Sophie Howard. And she's
Mallory Weber, she's onside.
Yeah.
She's going to go 1v1 at Rachel Pittman, try to find Sarah Swice, back post. Oh, unfortunate, but Laura Kane with tons of space.
Yeah, Seattle did a good job just then of double teaming Mallory. I think that one's... Oh, no. That was a kind of strange goal there.
Thought maybe the ref thought the yellow was out. So
I guess the linesman's got a better angle than us, so we'll trust his judgment. Yeah, one of the things you see there is Anna Marie for Seattle definitely can't clear the ball as far as Britt, so anytime she's looking to clear the ball, it does create a bit of an opportunity for Pride just to box it in and try and win the ball well into Seattle's half. Kat Ruder doing a great job there under a lot of pressure, and Sarah Schweich just wants to watch this. She's come back onside now. Lagarzo finds Jessie Ayres with some time to put it in. And
trying to slice it in. Take a hit. That's a corner.
Yeah.
How does that not go in? Is there cellophane over the goal?
Yeah, I think as we said, Lagarzo's the second highest score on the team before, but she's probably had some of the most unfortunate misses of the entire season. Some of the chances she's had that cleared off the line and hit the bar, and
she's got to be amongst the leaders in shots.
I would think so, definitely. Yeah. Looks like Picciarelli is good to carry on in goal for Sounders. I think they'll be pleased about that.
Yeah, Pride corner kick. Lagarzo to take it. Lagarzo, when she takes her corner kicks, she's going to drive it in. So a Pride player just tries to direct it in the goal.
Seattle got all 11 players in the box to defend this. So keeper does well.
Unfortunate. We got to...
You'd like to see someone challenging the keeper there. Although she's the keeper, she's probably the shortest player on the field, and no one put her under any pressure there from the header. So
just put Holly King in front. And
well, Holly has scored from corners, so Seattle are warming up their backup keeper just in case.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming out.
No, I'd be very surprised. But again, there you see.
Seattle just continues to keep switching their outside strikers. I'm going to say 22 and 28 because I'm going to butcher their names. But Laura Kane on the ball, playing out wide.
Picks out Sarah Hayslip, who finds Chloe Lagarzo.
Oh,
and
another
wins
corner.
I think that's is that the third or fourth corner Pride have had? I think 2 for Sounders. Pretty even.
We have 2 shots on goal, and we're going into 28th minute.
Germany had scored 5 by this time. Oh, that's a great cape. Picciarelli with a great take there from the corner.
The smallest one on the field
Again,
gets the biggest ups.
Yeah. Yeah, I think hopefully that's something they'll talk about at half time. And Jessie Ayres wins the trio of headed wins for Pride there. If Laura Kane can pick out, she does. She picks out Jessie Ayres.
Oh, what a beautiful ball.
But, Lagarzo with the shot.
Unfortunate, unfortunate. Jessie Ayres just constantly getting in position.
Yeah.
And the ball just floating over the defender, just anticipating that the ball's going to reach to her, and just getting some good chances.
Yeah, Jessie Ayres had a brace of goals in the home game against San Francisco a couple of weeks ago. She'll be hoping to add to her tally, but she's making a lot of runs into the box, coming from that position in midfield, running past the forwards.
Sophie Howard trying to score off a header from the midfield.
That's probably the German in her. She thinks after Wednesday all you've got to do is shoot and you score. Oh, and that's
a flick off Laura Kane, and great defensive work by Holly King. That was Stevie Gerrard back flick to Suarez there, but England didn't have Holly King on the team, huh?
I think you're enjoying the Stevie G comments here. It's a little bit unkind for someone whose favourite team includes Fellaini.
And Lagarzo, can she get a breakaway?
Oh,
Mallory Weber making runs. Swice overlap.
Swice shoots wide.
Unlucky.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised Lagarzo didn't go herself there. I think perhaps not quite feeling the speed, but I think if she'd have kept going, she'd have perhaps been through there. But easy to say from up here.
It is. It's very easy to say what she should have done. Yeah. That's the coach in me.
Yeah.
It's 31st minute, still no score. Big W League contest between second place Pride with 22 points, third place Seattle 19. Seattle needs to win out.
Oh, it comes.
Just unfortunate.
Yeah.
So both teams control their own destiny with 2 games to play, and that's what you want.
Yeah. And, we haven't had a single game in the Western Conference finish goalless this season, so one would expect we're going to see some goals, but scoreless so far. I mean, Pride would certainly be happy if the game finished scoreless, but I don't think they'll be playing for that. They'll certainly be going for the win.
Jessie Ayres
plays
taking
in
people
Sarah
on.
Schweiss.
Oh! Wait. I don't know what happened there. Why is he pointing to the?
I don't know what he was pointing at. He seemed to be pointing for something, but telling people to play on. That was total confusion.
I don't understand that one.
Well, I think the first of those tackles.
Oh, great switch, Lagarzo, beautiful touch. Just a bit heavy. Lagarzo's starting to get a little frustrated. That must be the anti-Podine in her.
Antipodean is the word you're looking for. Sophie with a great header there. And Schweiss finds Laura Kane, who feeds Lagarzo on the wing.
Lagarzo's
running
going
into the box.
And that's a
goal!
It's a goal!
Pick that one out the onion bag.
Oh, and she gives the bow. Big goal for Colorado Pride.
will be. I'm not sure what they're playing, but they should be playing Man Down Under from Men at Work right now.
Goal scored by number 8.
Number 8.
Chloe Lagarzo assist to number 10, Laura Kane.
Laura Kane gets the shout out. Great assist. Chloe Lagarzo, beautiful finish. And now Seattle really have to push a lot harder now.
That was Laura Kane's 5th assist for the season. Sorry, 6th assist for the season, and goal number 5 for Chloe Lagarzo.
Beautiful defensive work.
Curse of the commentator there. As soon as you praise someone, they give the ball away. Jessie Batali looks to clear there. And Mallory Webber looks to go one-on-one.
Mallory Webber, just unlucky.
Yeah, it's good defensive play from Rachel Pittman there. Jessie Ayres on the wing now. And goes round the defender. Puts the cross in. Oh, and that will come to
chance at
Laura Kane.
Just
the ball cleared,
unlucky.
but Jessie Batali finds it and feeds Lagarzo. Skips round 1.
Going at people.
Skips round 2.
Oh, she's offside,
Yeah.
but it was sweet. Looking good.
Looks like Seattle are looking to make some changes already. I guess they're not liking what they're seeing. I don't think. I mean, Seattle are not. They're not out of this game. They're playing well and competing well. But
did that goal maybe give Pride a jolt of energy? Because now they're just going for the jugular now. And
yeah. Oh, Mallory Webber there nearly getting
well
him.
done, Mallory Webber. Did she take a fist to the face? She's a tough player, though. She's playing through it.
So for my friend Alex, who apparently missed who scored, it was Chloe Lagarzo with the goal from an assist by Laura Kane. I think he was checking out an episode of Hercule Poirot at the time.
Is that a BBC?
He's a Belgian detective, an Agatha Christie. A free kick for Seattle, midway in the Pride half. Ooh. Almost looked like a suggestion of a handball there, but maybe. Oh, that was more than the suggestion of a handball.
Oh, and that's going to be a yellow card for Seattle. They got to be getting a little frustrated now. Number 28.
Jocelyn Softill gets the yellow card for a little bit of dissent there. Perhaps just feeling a little bit frustrated that she's not seeing enough of the ball up there. But, Jocelyn is joint top scorer for Seattle with 5 goals.
Nice crowd. Look at all the people here today.
Yeah, I reckon there's probably close to 1,000 people here for this matchup between Colorado Pride and Seattle.
I think it's a little more than that. I'm thinking like 5,000-6,000 people tops. People hanging on the buildings, watching.
Yeah, but you're a Man United fan.
Kat Reuter just directing where she wants the Seattle player to go, and Pride gives up a corner. We're in 38th minute. Pride up 1-0, 3 shots, and Seattle's yet to register a shot.
Only takes 1.
Well, Seattle need 2 now,
1 shot, 1 goal.
but they need 2 goals.
They need 2 goals, yeah. But A lot of time still to play. We saw the other night at Rush that
Yeah, 90th minute. Oh, another
good
corner
defensive
for
work
Seattle.
by Sophie Howard there. The ball goes behind for a Seattle corner. Looks like the Seattle keeper is actually thinking of joining in the attack. She's about 40 yards outside her goal at the moment.
Maybe she's got a little German in her.
Jessie Vitelli wins the header there to clear it. And Sophie Howard clears the ball long.
Look at Mallory Weber giving chase.
Yeah. You know, I think that's where one of the things Pride will look to exploit, that Seattle have got to push numbers up, and with the speed of Weber and Lagazo, Pride can look to exploit if they win the ball. Just then Seattle had all but one of their players up, and that could create some chances for Pride as the game goes on, particularly if it's the scoreline stays 1-0. Seattle are going to have to take some risks. Ball rolls through to Britt Eckerstrom, the Penn State keeper. Just for any of you who may not have heard, Sunday's home game for Pride is the season closer. Pride will be playing Sedona from Arizona. The kickoff of the game has been moved to 10 a.m. It was originally scheduled as an afternoon game, but it's been moved to 10 a.m. so it doesn't clash with the World Cup final, because Sophie wanted to be home in time to watch it.
Is that a big game?
The World Cup final? It has a certain following.
Sarah
Nice
Slice,
ball from
great ball. Oh.
Well, that did not look offside, but again, we'll give the linesman the benefit of the doubt, as he was 2 yards away and we're about 100 yards away. There's a possibility that he was right and we were wrong. Oh, great ball by Laura Kane then. Feeds Mallory Weber, but Mallory kind of stumbled there. Holly King wins the ball, and it's now with Jessie Ayres. Jessie finds Mallory Weber, who feeds it back to Jessie Vitelli, who just passes it square to Holly King. Pride can afford to take their time with this, and build the play slowly. Nice ball there through, but just behind Chloe Lagazo.
And Seattle's got some numbers here. Pride needs to track back and play some defense as well. Kat Reuter, great defensive positioning.
Yeah, I think that's one thing Pride just need to be a little bit careful of. That clearly Seattle are going to push up, and they just want to make sure they don't get outnumbered in midfield at the back. Lagazo feeds.
And they kept it in. Sarah Slice needs to get on side.
Yeah, that was a. Picciarelli's in the wars again. I don't think that was anything intentional by Sarah Slice, but
that's the one thing about Sarah Slice's game. You know she's going for it every single chance she gets, and just a hard-working player. And it's the second time a Pride player has met the Seattle keeper up close and personal.
Yeah, that was Sarah Hazlip out there on the wing, coming forward from the right back position to feed Sarah Slice. There was a nice bit of interplay of the full-back overlapping the winger. In the 42nd minute here, Pride still lead 1-0. Oh, that's what we don't want to see, the ball bouncing through. But, nice header by Holly King there, and Laura Kane controls the ball. And nothing open, so she'll dribble around a bit and look for an opportunity. And then she finds Sarah Hazlip on the wing. Sarah Hazlip's another one of the... like a foul over there on Lagazo. She's down and hurt. Looks like she hurt her back there. Lagazo has been in the wars this season. She's playing with an injured wrist. She had a concussion, or suspected concussion, earlier in the season. She's that kind of physical, aggressive player, so
Yep, she wants the ball right back and wants to go forward with it.
Oh, that looked like a handball. Again, the referee doesn't call. I don't think he's going to call the penalty tonight. I think he was probably calling that as ball to hand, but it was worth a shout.
When it's in the box like that, you almost have to take a shout at it.
Yeah. It would be rude not to. Sarah Schweiss there with the ball, but battling back. And the ball goes out of play.
If you are part of the Predator camp this week, there will be a PK shootout at halftime. Please come to the southeast corner of the
Sarah
stadium.
Schweiss, one of a trio of Pride players on the field at the moment who play their college soccer here at Colorado College. Jessie Ayres as well, and also Sarah Hayslip, although Sarah has now graduated.
Well, yeah, missing Vandersloot.
Yeah, Kaylee Vandersloot is another player who's a Colorado College player. And
Sarah Schweiss,
also,
nice turn of the ball. Mallory Weber's going to get there.
Yeah, if she hadn't followed the run, that was a cool piece of goalkeeping there. Sweeper keeper.
Sophie Howard, nice steal, plays it out wide. Mallory Weber.
Yeah, and just to complete the Colorado College story, Kelly Brown, who's on the bench tonight, is another graduate of Colorado College. Sarah Hayslip wins the ball there and feeds Chloe Lagarzo. Just looking to slip it through to Sarah Schweiss, but just too many defenders there.
And Seattle's got 5 players back to Pride's 2, and almost a giveaway there for Pride.
Hayslip will just follow that down. May just let it run out of play for the... Oh, no, she chooses to play it. Oh,
I like it.
Silky skills from the right back there.
Lagarza with the ball. You'd like to
3.
see Weber get it. Oh, what a great ball.
Sarah
2v1.
2-on-1
and Mallory Weber is definitely asking, why didn't I get that ball?
Well, I'm not sure if that... I thought the keeper would actually push that round, but I think it must have just caught the post. So, referee indicating there will be 2 added minutes. We're in the 45th minute at the moment, so 2 minutes of added time. Thought there might have been a bit more actually for the number of stoppages we've had. Sarah Hayslip with the ball and wins the throw, which she'll look to take quickly and feed Sarah Schweiss.
Pride's definitely not sitting on a 1-0 lead by any means, and they're looking to attack. Oh, I love it! Look at Ayres' skill. She needs to finish it with a goal, and she doesn't. Everything but the goal.
Yeah, that was
great work.
That was like watching Lionel Messi with the ball glued to his foot there.
And the time doesn't stop at 45; it just keeps going. Okay.
The clock that keeps on giving. Mallory
Weber with a header.
But comfortable save for Picciarelli there. She'll look to clear the ball downfield. Time running out for Seattle to get an equaliser before half-time. Jessie Battaglia just quite happy just to clear that ball into touch.
Got about a minute left. Seattle strikers definitely getting frustrated. They're just not getting the ball enough. You can tell they've got skill, they got pace, they're technical, but you can't score unless you have the ball.
Yeah. Laura Kane back there doing the defensive work.
Mallory Weber.
Falls to Mallory Weber.
Oh, if they could have saw Lagarzo making the diagonal run, she would have been in.
Apart from the 2 defenders in front of her.
Well, she would have ran through them.
Right. Yes. I hadn't appreciated that. Weber just holds the ball. Seattle throw, but only a few seconds left, so whether they'll have time to work the ball downfield or not. Sophie Howard knocks it out for another Seattle throw. Rachel Pittman with the throw, and the referee calls for half-time.
Well, it's 1-0 at the half, 5 shots to Pride, 0 for Seattle Sounders in a very pivotal W League game to see who gets a playoff spot and gets to play against LA. And
Soccer Without
camera will
Borders.
stay on to watch the festivities at halftime, and we will be back in about 15 minutes.
Free T-shirts to the first 100 kids at
Alrighty, so we are back. Second half about to get on our way in about 15 seconds or so. Pride up 1-0 on Seattle Sounders, and it looks like Seattle is making a change, or made a change. It looks like number 20 is on the field now. I'm not sure who is off.
That's Kenya Cordner coming on for Seattle.
She's the one from the national team player from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, okay, yep, she's joint top scorer for Seattle with 5 goals. So
You wonder why she was started on the bench in such a big game.
yeah,
And it looks like whoever the center striker was may have come out. And Seattle set up looking like a 4-3-3. I think we're going to see a lot more goals this half, Simon.
looks like a 4-2-4 at the moment.
Well, I think 16 will sit in the pocket there.
I wouldn't be at all surprised to see him push 3 or 4 up if it's still looking this way with about 20 minutes to go. I think they'll.
Yep, 1-0 or 3 or 4-0, it doesn't matter. They lose, they're out.
Yeah.
And Seattle's looking right away for what's her name again?
Oh, Kenya Cordner. Oh, that's a nice looking ball in there, but keeper takes it before Jesse Ayres can get to it.
Seattle builds it out of the back.
Yeah, I think Seattle will come out really hard in the first 5-10 minutes. You know, they want to try and get a goal early so they can then push for that winner. You know, I think they're going to know the longer the game goes on, the more confident Pride are going to get. And
well, right there you can see they're pushing their outside back, Rachel Pittman, up top, and looking to get her in the play.
yeah.
Pride throw in.
After today's game, Seattle are on a 3-game road trip. They played Colorado Rush 2 nights ago, tied 1-1.
Oh, here's a chance for Seattle, and is that Sophie Howard with the clear?
Yeah. Battaglia intercepts there, so Mallory Webber's wide open if she can find her out on that wing. But well, that looked like a handball. But
Didn't it?
again, the keeper.
Well, and just like the first half, probably starting out a little shaky. They just want to get their feet under him, possess the ball, maintain it, and usually the best defense is a good offense. They want to keep Seattle under pressure.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing Pride don't want to do is sit back and try and defend a 1-goal lead. To try and do that for 45 minutes rarely works, and it just doesn't suit their style of play. They're a very offensively minded team.
Laura Kane with the ball. Jesse Ayres cutting through defenders, looking for Sarah Swice, and Sarah Swice stopped her run. It looked like she might have been offsides and just tried to hold it on to a little longer there.
Not sure what the referee's doing there. I think he wants to.
Maybe the ball's not flat, the ball's not round, it's flat.
I'm not quite sure what he's called.
So he can notice the ball is flat from 30 yards away, but he misses those handballs.
I'm not sure what he's kind of. Having done that, he's then decided the ball's okay. I'm not quite sure what he was. I think maybe he was telling the
ball girls to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't quite understand that. But, yeah, I was saying, Seattle played Rush on Wednesday night to a 1-1 tie, and on Sunday
Sarah
they
Swice cross in for Laura Kane.
Laura will look to control that and
stays on her feet, strong. She's going to look to cut back for.
They double team her there.
Oh, lovely! Oh!
Sarah Swice.
Sarah Swice can't buy a goal these past few games, but keep getting in there and getting in good positions.
Yep, so Seattle, Sunday they go and play away at Storm to finish off both those teams' seasons, while Pride will be welcoming Sedona. Sedona and Storm are the other two expansion teams along with Pride this year. They've had very different experience for first-year teams. Sedona and Storm have really struggled and found it difficult.
LaGarza, nice overlapping run after getting the ball from Sarah Swice.
Whereas,
And this is the Pride that definitely an attacking Pride. And
yes, Sedona and Storm sit.
so are
two-
Sedona, Storm, and Pride the three
They were the
first
three.
year. Oh, nice flick by Swice.
Yep, Sedona and Storm sit bottom of the table, which is no disrespect to them. It's quite. I think a lot of teams their first year in the league kind of struggle and until they get used to.
Oh, just the airs. If she
should've
could
played
find
it.
LaGarzo.
Yeah.
Just a.
Um, So, yeah, Bay Breeze last year were an expansion team, and I think they struggled. And this year they've had quite a good season. They currently sit
Yes, sitting
fourth place. And, so I'm sure
they were up at second for a while when
They were,
when
yeah.
they visited. That was another must-win game for Pride almost.
Yeah, and in fact, Bay Breeze currently sit tied on points with Seattle. So
So
if
we'll
Seattle-
probably be tied after tonight's game.
yeah, well, yeah, could well be. Yeah, I think if I'm not sure. LaGarza goes for the ambitious shot there.
Keep
Yeah, I
her
mean,
showing
Pride-
her hops there, hanging
Bay
on to
Breeze
the
are still
bar.
in with a hope of third place. They've got one game to go. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see both Storm and Arizona much stronger next year with a year's experience.
Again, a defender getting into it. Sarah
Is she
Hazlip.
going to keep that in?
Oh, just
so
unlucky. Just unlucky.
She'll need to hustle back into position. It looks like Mallory Webber's got her covered until she does. That ball goes straight out of play there.
Noah's Ark Industries providing Arkansas River rafting truck and outdoor adventure.
And Pride throw. Mallory Webber tries to flick it on.
That'll run through. Britt will be first to that, and she sends the ball across.
And it, that was a little. Oh, and it must have hit our camera because our stream just stopped. And we're back.
Yeah, I think this is where Pride need to, high pressure the Seattle defense when they've got the ball, so that they don't have time to set up the attack. Pride know that Seattle are going to look to push numbers forward, and ball just goes out wide for a goal kick to Pride there. But, if they can put a lot of pressure on the Seattle defense when they've got the ball, they can look to create some turnovers and take advantage of their speed. So.
I know it's kind of cliche, but the next goal is really, really important for both teams.
Yeah.
Seattle looking to get that goal to force pressure. Maybe Pride gets a little nervous, and Pride just looking to kill it off because you don't see them giving up 3 goals this game the way it's going. I just don't see it.
No, I mean, Pride have only conceded 7 goals all season in 10 games prior to now. So Jesse Patali will take that.
Oh, and it
straight by
gets
Patali.
taken from her, and
But she recovers nicely. I'm not sure what she was. I think whether she was waiting for the ball to go out, but got a bit conflubrated there. Ooh. Brett will just take that one. Those are ones you always feel a lot happier when they're actually in the keeper's hands, because those spinning ones can do strange things. Brett rolls the ball out to Holly King, and Pride look to start from the back. Sophie Howard in a lot of space there. And
lots of space. Sarah
she feeds
Hazlett gets it in.
looks to
Great
feed
ball to
Schweiss.
Schweiss. Schweiss is going to take her on right here. What a great battle there. She gets a corner.
She wins the corner,
Well done.
much to the dismay of the Seattle coaching staff. So looks like it's going to be Chloe Lagarzo with the corner again. The lights are on now. It's starting to darken down here in Colorado Springs.
Driven ball.
And
You know, we're constantly looking for a driven ball there, and maybe mix it up, maybe loft one, back post, keep her small,
Laura
get
Kane.
some bodies in the front.
Laura Kane with the ball on the left wing. She feeds Kat Ruder, who will look to cross the ball in.
Again, Pride defenders getting
Pride have got 3 players up there in the
Pushing
box,
numbers.
but Seattle deal with it. Oh,
oh, there's a foul.
I think Seattle coaches thought the ref wasn't going to call that one. But, he was just...
Well, I wasn't sure either, son.
No, he did take his time putting his whistle to his mouth. But that was a clear foul there.
Pride with the clear, getting it out of danger.
A little bit of confusion there, and I think everyone was waiting for somebody else to deal with that, and eventually I think that was Sophie Howard just put it out for the throw. Sarah Hazlett there intercepts the ball and puts it out for another Seattle throw, and they'll look to...
Outside backs for Pride have just really been strong tonight. Just
Yeah, I mean,
defensively, offensively.
So to that, yeah.
Mallory Weber, nice flick on.
Yeah,
There's plenty of space. They have numbers if they can see Mallory Weber.
I think Jessie's looking to go on her own.
Oh, if she can get there.
Oh.
Mallory Weber definitely screaming for the ball there.
Yeah, that was the type of opportunity I was talking about, though, that, as Seattle push up.
Oh, what a great ball in for Lagarzo.
Oh, no, she
Setting up airs. Oh, just a little light there.
Yeah, that's what we call the hospital ball in England.
We want to thank today's game day sponsor, Dr. Bill Birch and Cheyenne Mountain Medical.
The crowd are definitely getting their money's worth today. Haven't been a lot of goals, but it's certainly a interesting contest. Lagarzo with the long range shot there, but
There's almost enough people over there if they wanted to try to do the wave or something.
Should we
Simon.
start?
Yeah.
Picciarelli with the goal kick, and again, Pride will look to lock it in here. Mallory Weber looks to use her speed.
Can she get there? And she does.
Cross, and it's well dealt with by Seattle there, but I think it's going to bounces out for a Pride throw.
Sarah Schweiss on the ball.
Sarah Hazlett plays it back to Laura Kane. Holly King feeds Sarah Schweiss, and she... Oh, it's a great ball there.
Oh, nice save.
Yeah, that was...
Right now, Pride is just playing some dominating soccer. They're just knocking the ball around, 2 touch, going forward, combinations. Kind of remind me a little bit of Manchester United right now, Simon. Of 2 years ago.
Sitting 8th in the league. You mean?
It was 7th. but Van Gaal's going to bring back the glory days. So.
You know, it's a sad day when you're arguing about whether Man United was 7th or 8th in the league. It
was 7th.
It's not the sort of thing you want to remember.
Lagarzo, that's the corner we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Looking to go far post, and I don't know how that is not a penalty.
I don't think this referee's going to call a penalty for anything tonight. That's probably the 3rd or 4th good shout, but still, he's the man with the whistle. So Sophie Howard with the ball there feeds.
Beautiful play. Lagarzo out wide. Going for goal. You don't have to tell Chloe Lagarzo to shoot twice. I love that she's always got an eye to goal and she's always looking to go forward.
Yeah, I think the one thing, I think maybe they're looking at the size of the Seattle goalkeeper and thinking they can beat her up high. But for someone who's quite short, she's got a great vertical leap. She seems to be able to reach the crossbar without a lot of trouble. I think they're going to have to. They may even find they're better off going low to beat her. That's where the goal came from. Pride of, I think they'll be quite happy with how the game's going at the moment. They've controlled the last 5-10 minutes of play. 60 minutes gone, and Pride still lead 1-0. Seattle are looking to make a change now.
Looks like
Elise Wyatt coming in. And number 24, Kellen Farrell coming out.
Well, that's a striker for a defender. So
I think
so that tells you that Seattle's definitely going to start pushing.
Yeah, I think as you say, it would be very surprised if this game finished with only 1 goal. I think either Pride are going to get a second or Seattle are going to get an equaliser with how this is going. Holly King getting up into the defence there. She feeds Sarah Schweiss.
Oh, what a great ball.
Yep.
Pride, lovely touches. Holly King showing as a centre back. She's got some skills.
I'm just receiving some text messages commenting on the referee's seeming unwillingness to give a penalty kick, but let's just hope he doesn't decide in the 90th minute to call one the other way. Sophie Howard taking a bit of risk there, and Holly King looks to feed Kat Ruder, who just about manages to keep the ball in play.
Good idea.
I think it's going to roll. Oh no.
This is a big field.
Ball back with Picciarelli in goal for Seattle, who feeds it forward, but Pride win it again. Ball with Jessie Ayres. She's looking for opportunities. She finds Sarah Schweiss.
Oh, what a great ball! And that's a goal! A brace for Chloe Lagarzo.
Yeah.
Sarah Schweiss, another brilliant assist.
Yeah, I think they must have been listening to me, because if you notice, they put that one low into the corner.
They did. They did. And yep, stadium's rocking now, hearing the fireworks. Green Day rocking out, up by 2, and Seattle still, they have no choice but to push. And
Chloe Lagarzo assists to number 13, Sarah Schweiss.
Schweiss picks up the ball.
Mallory Weber out wide.
That was Schweiss's 8th assist for the season. I think she's, if she's not leading the league, she's
Oh! And he called it!
And the
That's,
referee.
and she kicks the ball away. Does she get a card as well?
Well, just as we were saying, the referee didn't seem to like penalty calls. He surprises us and awards
Well,
one.
she was obviously frustrated, and she left with 2 feet, and Penalty kicks in the Colorado Pride don't really go very well together. With a couple of misses, Laura Kane and Sarah Swice both had misses, so this is a good time to get some exercise, some demons, and that goal's got to look really big right now with the keeper. I think she's gonna bottom right corner. Oh my goodness!
The keeper makes the save. That's 3 out of 4 penalties for Pride we've missed this season. So thankfully, we'll have to hope if we make the playoffs, it doesn't go to penalty kicks. But
well, we'll have practice.
Kelsey Farrell on number 7, Elise Wiley.
yeah, that was Lagarzo's 6th goal of the season.
You just gotta hope that penalty kick doesn't take away some of the momentum we've been gaining.
Apparently, the stream has stopped. We're just on voice at the moment. Our technical expert is trying to sort that out for us. So we'll try and talk you through. So Pride on the attack, just lofting the ball into the box, and Mallory Webber's won the ball just outside. She's on the left-hand side. Drops the ball back to Sarah Hazlett, who but the ball is taken by Picciarelli.
And we're back.
Picciarelli's waving her teammates forward. And,
Did they miss the? I hope they didn't miss the penalty.
But I think you're back with us now, and the ball just goes out to play. Looks like Seattle are about to make another change. Looks like number 15, Kelsey Hodges, coming in, who's a defender.
Swice gonna slide it into Lagarzo? No.
So it looks like Seattle are making a defensive change, whether that's a change of formation they're looking for, or I wouldn't have thought with 66 minutes gone they'd given up any hope of winning this game. So Mallory Webber on the wing, she'll look to cross the ball in. Looks for Laura Kane. Oh, just narrowly wide. Nice header there from Laura Kane. 66 minutes gone here. Pride lead 2-0.
And it looks like a sub, and who's coming out? 23.
Number 23, Emma Fuchs, who's a midfielder.
And who went in? 15.
Number 15 came into the game, who is
defender.
Kelsey Hodges, a defender. Looks like Kelsey's slotted in at midfield for Seattle, though. Perhaps as a holding mid. Looks like maybe Seattle are going to go to 3 at the back and try and push up.
And that's going to leave the counter if they see Webber right here.
Yeah, Mallory Webber's wide open here, and Jessie Ayres feeds her.
And she gets there. Look for her to go to goal right here. She's oh,
and everyone missed it. That's Kat. Is that Kat Ruder's got the ball over on the far side?
No, it's Sarah Swice.
It's getting harder to see in this light when you're as old as us.
What do you mean us?
Well, I am old, you just look it.
Tottenham fan.
Yeah. I saw that picture of you on Facebook the other day when you were younger, and I mean, that must be from 40 years ago. Those hairstyles were never in fashion.
That was my Fellaini wig.
It looked more like
now I have to shave it off.
Dirty Dancing look, it looked to me. It would frighten small children, that hairstyle. And I say that as someone who was told by his daughter the other day he looked like, what's his name? Robin, Iron Robin. I presume she meant the way I played, but...
Sure. Why, because you fell down a lot?
Now that was kind of unfortunate for your Seattle there. They actually had numbers over and ran the ball straight out of play. They had 3 against 2 in the box there if they could have got the ball across. But, that's just something Pride need to be aware of, that Seattle are going to push numbers up. Definitely looks like they're only playing with 3 at the back now.
So we're in the 70th minute, Simon. You see any subs gonna come on, or you think Pride's just gonna run with what they have?
You
or?
know, I with as well as they're playing, and unless someone gets an injury or just runs out of legs, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they don't play the full 90 with the 11 they've got out there. You know, I think they can. The game on Sunday is one where perhaps they'll look to rest a lot of these players and give the players who are on the bench a lot of playing time. And
great idea. Just a bit heavy for Sarah Hazlett out wide.
Yeah, I think, you know, as well as Pride are playing at the moment, you know,
Why?
they may not just want to take the risk of unsettling things. So.
Well, it's 9 shots to 0, and another corner for Pride.
Yeah, I think the only thing you may see, you know, I think in 10 minutes you may see perhaps Sarah Schweiss, perhaps Lagazzo come out the game just to give them a rest, just because of how hard they've worked. But I'd be very surprised if they make any changes at the back or, you know, in the holding mids. Maybe Jessie Ayres they might look to give a rest. She's done an awful lot of work today. I think that's just one thing they won't want to look to see. You know, anyone give anything away just because they get tired. But
well, they're definitely pushing for another goal. They've got all the big people coming in, and
yeah, Sarah Hazlett going up on the goal line there and trying to obstruct the keeper.
a driven ball.
Laura Kane.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh.
So, good work from Picciarelli back there.
Who was that? Vitelli that went in. That was a brave header there.
Well, they know from the first half Picciarelli takes no prisoners. She's very determined when she's going for the ball.
Yet another corner.
Pride
for
win another corner. I think they'll maybe just be a little bit disappointed, Pride, that they haven't really tested the keeper from any of these corners. They've, you know, this is the 6th or 7th corner, and they haven't really put an attempt on goal from any of them. Partly that's you know, that's not necessarily a criticism of Pride. I think the Picciarelli in goal has been outstanding in dealing with the corners.
I like how they're mixing it up though, because they were driving them near post, then they went back post, then they tried to go back.
Oh. Picciarelli out to do wins the header there. That's something you don't see every day. Keeper actually.
Is that another corner or is that a throw?
I think it went for the throw. Yeah. Looks like the ball just went out of play. So going to be a Seattle throw-in way down in there, deep in their own end. 18 minutes to play here. Pride still lead 2-0.
Out shooting 9-0.
For anyone who missed the start, the winner of this game is pretty certain to advance to the Western Conference playoffs in LA.
Well, if Pride win, they clinch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then if Seattle can come back and win, then
Seattle will just need to beat Storm on Sunday to be certain. But yeah, I mean, if Pride win, they're guaranteed.
Oh, well done by
This could be
Pride.
Lagazzo for the hat trick. Oh, she's
I love it! I love it! Lagarzo, if I had a hat, I'd throw it on the field. Well, I don't think Seattle expected this.
No, I think, you know, to be fair to Seattle, it's partly down to the fact that they've had to push for the win, and, you know, having gone a goal down, they've had to push numbers forward, and in a way, it's kind of a mirror image of the game earlier in the season at Seattle, just the other way round.
Sure, yeah, just changed, absolutely.
Goal scored by number 10, Laura Kane. Assist to number 16, Mallory Weber.
Yeah, you may now see Pride look to make a substitution. I think it looks like they're perhaps talking to the bench.
Well, and Seattle still has to continue because it's the end of the season for them.
Yeah, I think Seattle are a good side. I think they'll want to finish the game with some pride, even if it's just to try and get a goal.
Oh, what a ball in! If it slips through.
Yeah, so that was Lagazzo's 7th goal for the season. Her first hat trick. I think that's the the second hat-trick for Pride this year. I think Mallory Webb has also had a hat-trick. Britt Eckerstrom just taking her time now, and doesn't look like Seattle kind of making a great deal of effort to force her to play the ball. I think they probably know that 3-0 down with 15 minutes to go, it's going to be a tall order for them to get 4, which is what they need.
And again, Mallory Weber out wide, 1v1 to go to goal. Plays it back. Oh, what a great ball! Oh, man!
That was looked like it was would have been offside if it had gone in. The flag was up.
Great ball in. And Chloe Lagarza with a nice diving header.
I can see. Looks like Ashley Spinner, another one of the Australians, is getting ready to come in.
It looks like they're going to put in both.
Yeah, it looks like
both of the anti-Podines.
Antipodeans. Yep. Ashley Spinner and Tara Andrews stripped off, ready to come in. I think that's probably a sensible move by Pride now with 3-goal lead and just 14 minutes to go. I don't think they'll want to risk anyone getting hurt, or they've only got a week till the playoffs, so not wanting to take anything for granted, but I think they'll have half an eye on that now. In the 76th minute here, about 14 minutes to go.
Are we subbing? What are we doing?
It looks like Mallory Webber's coming out of the game here. Mallory's had a great game, done a lot of work there, so I think she deserves a bit of a rest, although knowing Mallory, she'd probably rather have stayed in for the whole 90 minutes. So that's a pretty like-for-like substitution. Ashley Spinner, number 5, will just slot in there at right wing. Laura Kane looks to loft the ball in, but that's an easy take for Picciarelli.
Out of the game for Pride, number 16, Mallory Webber. Into the game, number 5, Ashley Spinner.
Pour mon ami Alex, nous terminons en 14 minutes.
Pride holding possession of the ball right now, and you can tell they're not really looking for another goal. They're just keeping the ball away from Seattle.
Yeah, it's interesting. Seattle almost look like they're only playing with 2 at the back now. I think they're. No, they've dropped another one back. Yeah, it's kind of interesting for Seattle here. I don't know whether you you push up and try and salvage something from the game, or.
But you have to.
Yeah,
I mean, because otherwise, 4 goals. 13 minutes may seem like a lot when you don't have a single shot on goal, but it could be done.
Well, I was going to say Germany did it.
Right? Yeah.
But they were only playing Brazil. They weren't up against Pride. So.
That's right. Somebody's phone's blowing up like a rock star over here.
Yeah.
Looks like Tara Andrews and Hannah Levette, the Manchester United fan, getting ready to come in, donning the 18 of the great Paul Scholes.
I think you'll find she's actually number 18.
18.
Which was about the number of fouls a game Paul Scholes gave away.
Oh, and a great tackle. Kat Reuter. Did that stay in?
Yeah,
or?
looks like Seattle win a corner. I think this is their first corner of the half. And looks like
Get up to the concession stand. Sport Predators 99.
looks like Pride are looking to make a substitution here before the corner's taken.
Are they going to wait?
Yeah,
Are they doing it?
Looks like Tara Andrews is going to come in for Sarah Schweiss.
And
Tara
Jessie
will slop
Ayers
in up
is coming
front.
out.
Looks like Hannah Levitt will come in and give Jessie Ayres a bit of a rest. About 12-13 minutes to go.
Out of the game for Pride, number 7, Jessie Ayres. Number 13.
I think Jessie can be very pleased with how well she played today. And also Sarah Schweiss did her usual job up front, holding the ball up and setting up the goals for the other players. Tara's straight into the play there to clear with the defensive clearance. Botelli comes away with the ball and clears it up to Lagazzo, who's one-on-one. If she
Oh, what a great idea! Looking for Terra.
can, see if she can get it under
No,
control.
Spinner,
She can-
Spinner.
Oh, that's
They look alike.
Ashley Spinner, and Seattle don't pull the ball away here. I think Tara Andrews is going to slot in up front in centre there. That's not necessarily. I don't think Seattle can take a lot of comfort from that. Tara Andrews is, I think, third in scoring for Pride. As she's played that role of coming on and getting goals late on for them. Scored a great header a couple of weeks ago against Santa Clarita from the corner. Tara has 4 goals and 3 assists for the season.
Referee blocking Laura Kane there. That's the closest she's had to getting stopped in the midfield.
7, 5, 7, 3.
Less than 10 minutes to play. 81st minute. Pride up 3-0. 11 shots to Seattle's none.
Yeah, got a bit confused with my French there from my friend Alex. 14 is actually 14, as he quite rightly points out to me. Got overexcited there.
Seattle having a little possession, and it ends.
Kane chips the ball through, but Picciarelli will wait for that to roll back into the box and pick it up. And
He's playing sweeper keeper.
sweeper keeper, yeah. Yeah, I think Seattle will be, understandably a bit disappointed tonight. They very narrowly missed out on the playoffs last year. They finished third last year, and I think only got held out of the playoffs by a rather dubious offside decision in that went the way of one of the teams they were competing with. Seattle are always up there. They're always looking to be competing for those playoff positions, and they've had a good season.
Oh,
Very nearly an own goal. Picciarelli was
almost
a bit
the,
wrong-footed there.
The OG. Another corner.
Seattle looking to make 2 more changes here. I think this will be their last substitutions. Looks like Joanna Hooplis coming in. I'm not sure who number 25 checking in for Seattle is. She's not shown on my roster. But,
Which number?
25.
oh, Kimmy Kraus checking in. And coming out for Seattle, number 2, Miley Reiter. And number 28, Jacqueline Softill.
Game number 2, Miley Reiser. And number 28, Jacqueline Sockville. Into the game, number 4, Jonah Hopland. And number 25,
Oh, and it slips
Oh.
through.
Kitty Cross.
And the keeper really crashed into. Is that Jesse Botelli?
So it looks like no, Botelli's back here. Not sure who that is. Let's see.
Tara, one of the Aussies, Spinner.
No, look, I think that was Sophie Howard up there. Who got caught by the keeper there, but said the keeper is very determined
yeah,
when she goes
Sophie
after the
Howard.
ball. So I think Sophie's okay. She's running back there. Tara intercepts the ball there, but I think it'll roll back to Picciarelli. He clears the ball long. Sophie Howard wins the header there, and Botelli brings the ball away. She's under a bit of pressure from a couple of Seattle players, and ball rolls out for a Seattle throw.
84th minute. Still
Laura
Pride
Kane with the
up
ball.
by 3.
And,
Pride throw-in.
Pride throwing.
Marriott is the preferred sponsor hotel for women's flag soccer.
Holly King brings the ball out of defence. Not under too much pressure there, and finds Ashley Spinner, who feeds it back, and then the ball roll goes down the wing for Hannah Levitt to chase.
I think it's Levette. Pride possessing the ball. Oh, nice little cheeky pass there.
Levitt plays
Oh, way to let her run.
for Sarah Hazlip. She
Oh,
plays
what
it
a
in.
nice
But,
through ball. Just a little heavy. A little heavy. Looks like Pride's going to make another sub.
I think looks like Katie O-Ring coming in. I think she'll probably be coming in for Hannah Levitt feeds.
Oh! Is that Tara Andrews there?
I think I'm. Sarah Andrews. As I was saying,
Tara Andrews, all she does is score goals.
comes on and puts the ball in. That's Tara Andrews with the goal and Hannah Levitt with the assist.
Wow.
I'll pronounce it how you pronounce it because you obviously know better than me. But, that's Tara's 5th goal for the season. Oh, that's helped.
And Hannah with the Paul Scholes-like pass to Tara.
Pride goal scored by number 9.
And it looks like
Tara
Sophie
Andrews.
Howard's coming out. Is that who you thought was coming out?
Yeah, I think they'll just look after that clash. I think they'll look to protect Sophie and.
Out of the game for Pride, number 6, Sophie Howard into the game. Number 17.
Yeah, it really is quite incredible how many goals Tara has scored, considering the number of minutes she's played. You know, she's usually used for the last 15-20 minutes by Pride, and
Kind of like a Chicharito.
yeah, or and
Oh,
that was unlucky by Seattle. They played that across, and it just went behind everyone there. That would have been a tap in if anyone had been running in. Sarah Hazlip with the clear. Lagazzo picks it up and brings the ball away. She's running
always looking to go at somebody. I love
I
it.
think she kind of ran into a bit of a cul-de-sac there. Hannah Levitt picks up her 2nd assist for the season. Oh, just tried to pick out Ashley Spinner there, but ball was intercepted and Seattle bring it away.
Oh, nice little
don't
through
think,
ball there, and
I think this is actually score stands. This will be Seattle's heaviest defeat of the season, which I'm sure they won't be too pleased about. But I think it's a reflection of the fact they've had to go after the game.
well, I think it's safe to say that we're going to LA next week.
I think so. Yeah.
So looking at that matchup,
Lagazzo tries to feed Tara Andrews there.
which was a 1-0 LA win.
2-0 to LA. I think it was kind of I think they scored their first in 82nd minute out in LA, and the second was a rather unfortunate own goal. So I think LA. I think that would definitely consider that one of the toughest games they played. I think going into that game, I think as league champions, you'd have to think LA are going to be the favourites going into it, but I don't think it's a matchup they'd relish. I think they'd probably rather be playing Seattle. I think they know Pride gave them a very tough game out there.
So that game is July 18th, 19th?
That would be the Saturday, the 19th.
And then winner of that game goes to the Final Four?
Final Four, yeah. That will be the following weekend in Florida, Bradenton, near Tampa. Just the 4 conference champions go to that game.
So it'll be in Florida in July.
Yep. We went.
Okay.
Interesting no call there. But, Coach Klitnovich, he took the Super 20s to Florida in July a couple of years ago and came away with a national championship. So I think he'd certainly relish the chance to go back there. Hannah Levitt feeds Tara Andrews, who drops it back to Lagazzo. I think she'll look to play Ashley Spinner out there on the wing. Ashley will just look to chase that down, but I think Seattle are happy to see it go out for a goal kick.
Getting a little chippy now in the 89th minute.
Yeah, I guess
frustrations,
a
getting
little
a
bit
little.
of frustration. Yeah, I think Seattle are probably. They know that's that's the end of their season, but yeah, they can be pleased with the season they've had. They've got a winning record and can still clinch third place with a win on Sunday. I think they'll want to see the game now. I'm sure they'd like to finish the goal with the game just for the pride of it. But excuse the pun.
Must be an England thing.
Katie O-Ring with the ball. She'll just look to hold on to it. Anna Levitt looks to bring it forward. Then she feeds Ashley Spinner out on the wing. I think Ashley will just look to waste a bit of time out there. I think. Well, as the referee calls the.
Have we seen stoppage time?
Haven't seen anything injured. We're into the 90th minute.
Oh, what a great little flick on there.
That's there. Yeah. And Lagazzo, she'll look to line up for number. No, that one's.
That is Laura Kane.
Oh, was that Laura Kane?
Yeah, Laura Kane lining it up. Still looking for that shutout.
Katie O-Ring with the header. She wins a lot of balls in the air with her height. Very solid there. And
Chloe Lagarzo out wide. Does she take it to the corner or she go for another goal?
I think it's no enclose. Yeah, I think she'll look to play it.
Yeah, she's looking to play.
I don't think time wasting will ever be on her mind. And into stoppage time here, and Pride finishing strong with a corner.
Well, the next game versus Sedona Strikers, and they just ended their game tonight with Colorado Rush, with Colorado Rush winning 7-0. Shout out for the Colorado teams.
Yeah.
Wonder if the altitude has anything to do with that.
Also taking a bit of a risk there, just knocking the ball away. She didn't want to risk a yellow card at this stage of the game. Still seeing
nice win by Hannah, and looks like she wants to go for one more. She's going to cut through.
She's turning back.
Almost.
Maybe could have played the ball in there. We had some numbers. Ball drifts out for a throw-in.
And it's got to be about over by now.
And the second minute of added time.
Next broadcast will be Sunday. Game is at 10 o'clock against Sedona because there's a little game called the World Cup on at 1.
Laura King with the wing there and drops it for Laura Kane, who's being held.
Oh yeah, Laura Kane.
Still comes away with the ball.
Looking to give her a piggyback ride there.
And Chloe Lagazzo still going for more goal.
And I think the ref just looked at his watch there, and looks like maybe 3 minutes of stoppage.
And just had a question from one of our younger fans out there asking for our opinion on how the formations affected the game today. Craig, how do you think the formations affected the game today?
Pride just with Sarah Swice, Lagarzo, Mallory Weber up top. Those three are just interchangeable, and Seattle couldn't hang with that, and Seattle got down low and had to push, and Pride was able to counterattack and win by 4, 12 shots to 0 for Seattle. And Pride, congratulations! They're headed to the playoffs, clinching second place. And Sedona, 10 o'clock on Sunday. We gotta play that game first, but then it's off to LA next weekend.
And I hope that answers young Elliot's question.
Young Elliot. He's a Tottenham fan. No wonder he's asking about formations.
Well, as much even though I'm a Tottenham supporter myself, I did laugh when I heard the comment that Paulinho would have probably been used to seeing 4 or 5 goals going in 10 minutes.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and PrideWLeague.com, or check us out on Twitter at PrideWLeague for more information. And for Simon, I'm Craig, and thanks for watching.
Join us immediately after the